Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Wyoming's offense will have the football first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Anderson will throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Ready, break.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff to the lone back. Makes a man miss. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And they can't make the play on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The official says no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Holman. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Anderson wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Durham. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
Is another first down for the offense.
And the quick shuffle pass. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to keep it in the air. Got a man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
In the red zone. Go!
They'll go back to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Wyoming!
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
North Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He leaves it with the back. There he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like this.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll go to the ground. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
10, Wyoming, 7 points.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. On to attempt the try. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Completes the shuffle pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellence.
Turning it on! He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew him. I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Buys a little extra time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over.
Off play action on first down.
They're trailing by 11 to Colorado. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The lone back's got it. Moving past the 25. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Okay, ready?
The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. Finding an escape route.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Anderson will throw. It's complete on the right side. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough. First down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. On the option, he'll pitch it across the 25. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 12 in the end zone.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Skips away from pressure. Quarterback gets enough. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
North Texas really has it going on offense. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Vaughn. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got it down the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Great job by the back on the option.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Just plowing ahead.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Anderson wants to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
38, Wyoming, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Quick handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here.
38, Wyoming, 14.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Anderson will throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result,
Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Plows through the defense. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
North Texas will try to pick up the 4th down here. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. North Texas really has it going on offense. Quick step and go. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here lately.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Anderson wants to throw. This one's complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw again. He's got his man, makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the try is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play.